We met while I was still a student. Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to, to the edge of the sky, wrong game, to Mystic Destinies Serendipity of Aeons. We are here getting ready to go to a different cosmos because we finished with shows are out. So we're gonna go with Shinji, which was the one I wanted to go before because I was trying to go in order. I'm walking this time behind someone with magenta colored hair and a broad back. Shinji? Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. Seriously? Yeah, literally. So could you go away for a bit now? I need to borrow your body. What the hell? No way! Listen, you. Shinji stopped so abruptly then that I almost walked face first into his back. Took you long enough. The voice sounds familiar. Shinji laughs at the non-greeting. I'm here on time. You're just early. Got nothing better to do on a Saturday? I did have a thing planned, but nothing serious. I just told her I had an emergency. It actually worked out way better this It actually worked out better this way for me. I moved from Shinji. Both me and the other me nearly gasped out loud at who we see. Professor Kazama? Who are you trying to go out on a date with, sir? Since I'm used to weird shit by now, I recover quicker than my other self. In that moment of shock, I mentally shoved the other me away. Oops, sorry. What? And she just let you cancel the date? No drama, no tears? Who was he going out with? Because I'm curious. Sorry, Tyler texted saying he was done with the lawn. So I'm just texting him done recording. Mostly, Hikaru's aqua eyes move to meet mine. He smiles up at me as he takes a sip of his drink. Ah, so this is who you brought along. Are you mad? I could be your date? Just saying. I'm not sure that I've ever seen him smile like that, and definitely not at me. This Hikaru, I don't know who he is. My stomach feels odd, tied up in knots. It'd be nice if he smiled at me like that more. Hello, Professor Kazama. Shinji chuckles at my awkward reaction as he sits down. Not knowing what else to do, I sit down too. I nearly jump out of my seat when a drink is suddenly placed before me. I look up to see an unfamiliar face. Haven't seen this guy's face in a while. Here you go, on the house. I want to say no, but I quickly realized that he brought drinks for everyone. Since when did on Shinji's tab become on the house? Who knows? Drink up and don't complain. Shinji rolls his eyes, but does just as the man suggested. He quietly takes a sip of his drink instead of saying anything more. I don't get a chance to say thank you before the man salutes us and walks back to the bar. I look down at my glass. It's not exactly what I normally drink, but it's free. I had to be grateful. If you're wondering how he knew what to get you, I texted him before we came in. Well, you still messed up though, Shinji. I'm sorry. That's not my drink. Oh, well, thanks. This me must have a slightly different taste than I do. How strange. Oh, right. Sorry. This is not me. This is current me and Shinji's route. Sorry. With drinks flowing, I slowly start to feel braver and begin thinking over how to approach the situation. I don't know how drinking makes someone feel more confident, because when I drink, I just get real chill. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm minding my own business. That's what happens to me. And I don't like it. I don't like the taste. My brother and I don't like the taste. So if you invite me to a party and there's alcohol, I'm gonna ask for juice. Juice or soda. Well, I can't get rid of Shinji, but I can strike up a conversation, start gaining his trust. I never realized that you two were actually friends. This confuses me, because how old is Kazama? Or are they the same age, but Kazama just got a teacher position? Friends and drinking buddies. They answer me in sync. Okay, they must be great friends if they're talking in sync, as if it's something they've had to answer many times before. So I see. Just how did you become friends then? They glance at each other, smiles unchanging. I just can't use this, well, okay, whatever, to sing the normally stern professor like this. We met while I was still a student. Like, were you older or? I don't. Me, Hickey, and Tatsu ended up being thrown together for a group assignment. So, is it like freshman, sophomore, junior, or like, well, higher than that? Well, no, college. College? I don't know. Hikaru chuckles. Only because you two wouldn't stop bickering like an old married couple. Shinji shrugs. That still hasn't changed in years. Speaking of my darling hubby, I nearly choked on my drink. If he were here, it'd really be like old times. If he heard you call him that, he'd make a scene. Then I might just do that next time I see him. Who's your hubby? It's not Tatsu. Wait, were they saying Taku or Tatsu? Where is it? I'm blind. Help. It's somewhere here. I'm so blind. Tatsu. Okay, I don't think he's talking about Tatsu though as his hubby. Oh wait, what? You might as well just marry him already. Marry who? I'd be rejected before I even got halfway through the sentence. So Shinji doesn't care about gender, which is something we never learned about through his route, but we're learning it through technically his route right now. I quietly sip on my drink as I watch the two interact. Who's this hubby? I'm curious. Hikaru seems to have a long and varied history. Yeah, Hikaru is just different with everyone. He told me this was his first year teaching. He was a student just before that. I bet he made a lot of good friends. Isn't it weird though? Because now he's teaching his friends at the magical school? Well, me, I haven't been able to get close to anyone. All I do is study. That's a mood. Except I don't do the studying part. I feel a slight stab of jealousy. I know it's ridiculous and completely illogical to feel like this, but I feel jealous of the people who were able to get close to him, of the people who were there to witness that history, that were able to be there for him. Hikaru's past is still a mystery to me, but something inside me wants to know more about it, wants to know more about him. There's so many sides of him I haven't seen yet. I want to see more. My girl's getting greedy up in here. A heavy sigh comes from next to me at the bar. What are you doing here? I glance over and see Suneka of all people sitting there. My heart stops cold. But Suneka doesn't appear to be making a move, other than tracing the rim of her glass with who knows what's in it. How the hell didn't I spot her before? I don't know who's screaming, I'm so sorry. The moment I ask myself that is the moment I realize the answer to my own question. Suneka is a goddess, a powerful one at that. If she didn't want me or anyone to spot her, then no one would. What is she doing out here? Look, Hikaru even notices. Look, he's so shook. Judging by the look on his face, Hikaru spots her too, which makes Shinji turn and look as well. You two know that woman? Suneka glances at Shinji. You know, kid, I was just thinking. She speaks like she's old. Well, she's probably really old because she's a god, but okay. You look like a fey king I used to advise for. He had hair just like yours. Fierce temper, though. Still, it was fun. Wait, what? What is she doing? Is she actually trying to have a conversation with us? That was one of the better times I lived in. It was so peaceful in Avalon with Tokyo. Usually I like places that were more lively and bustling, but Tokyo really loved peaceful areas like that. There was a time when Fae were peaceful? Oh, don't get me wrong, the Fae were as treacherous as they always are. Conniving. I was gonna say conniving? What? Conniving and violent. It was what made my job fun. I can't help it. Despite myself, I'm curious. Why would someone like you need a job? Yeah, you're a god. You don't need a job. I mean, to maybe have fun, but when you when you can see the future, you're the perfect advisor when you feel like it. Like I said, it was fun. There are lots of things I can't change, but in my own little ways, I can cause chaos. She didn't protect the people. I can't imagine why Suneka is here rambling on about her past, other than the fact that she's crazy. But seeing as she's being docile, I don't actually have any other options available. I continue to listen. Suneka's demeanor changes completely then. It wasn't like that for Tokyo though. He loved the land itself, the forests, the lakes and oceans, the architecture of the Fae even. The curious look he'd get on his face when he found something that interested him. It was adorable. With him, I learned to see what life could be, even if I didn't know my true purpose, my divine destiny. So I'm assuming this Tokyo person kept her calm, because obviously she's not calm anymore. She's evil. More evil than usual. If I could spend eternity with him, I wouldn't need anything else. Hikaru's face softens. Suneka. Hikaru glances at me and then subtly touches his earring. I give him an imperceptible nod. He must have figured it out. I guess Suneka being here suddenly like this would be a pretty big clue. I never had the chance to know your lover, but from what I heard, he was extremely kind. My phone? The timer? I need the timer on? Whatever you're up to. Isn't it true he wouldn't want you living your life like this, hurting others? The moment Hikaru says that, I don't think she wants to hear that, buddy boy. I feel the previously relaxed atmosphere turn heavy, oppressive. How? How could you, of all people, say that to me? You have no idea of anything about him. Well, you can talk to me about him. Or about anything about the truth of what happened to him. I don't know, God, you could tell me the story. I'm willing to sit down and talk. Well, not really. Not me, Hikaru can do that. I don't have time. The feeling increases and every hair on my body begins to stand on end. Yet you meddled in affairs you didn't understand. I want to run. Everything is telling me I should run, but I can't move. It's an effort to even force air into my lungs. You're the reason. Is this that I lost track of those who took him away from me? You're the reason I can't avenge Tokyo. Is this the power of a goddess? You can't possibly know the pain of losing the other part of your soul. No, because you took his soul, like all of it. Suneka's tiny body begins to float in the air. She screams. Here she goes, screaming again. That scream sounds really scary. Floating in place, she unleashes her powers. The ice in the glass I'm holding suddenly turns to water, while the wooden bar stool under me crumples to dust. Glass shatters and turns to dust all around the bar as we're forced to retreat from the epic center of the destruction. Estelle stands behind the bar, completely frozen in time. One of the patrons of the bar tries to run out the door, but she turns to dust before she can even take a few steps. Another patron rapidly de-ages before my eyes, becoming a child. He cries and runs to hide under a table. Glancing at the people suffering around us, Hikaru steps toward Suneka. I was going to say Tokyo, sorry. Protecting his eyes with one hand. Chill, Suneka. Chill. You can't be mad. We don't understand the situation. Well, I don't understand the situation. Maybe you're right that I don't know that exact pain, but I do know what it's like to lose someone I love, the woman I loved most. Every time he's talking about the woman he loved most, I assume it's his mom, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I feel a pang of hurt at his words. Yeah, I think my girl likes him. I already fell in love with him at the beginning, but I had to work through all these other guys to get to him. But unlike me, Hikaru's words have no effect on Suneka. Her powers just intensify. Hikaru steps back in size, throwing up some kind of light barrier to protect us from the efforts of Suneka's magic. He stands there with his hands raised up as if physically holding the barrier up to keep it going with all that he has. Shinji quickly moves his hand in a complicated looking series of moves, and a light purple barrier doubles up on Hikaru's white one. There's no way to stop her, is there? No, not permanently. There is a ritual to seal her away, but she wouldn't allow that to happen a second time. Who sealed her away the first time? Can't we still try? She's destroying everything. I don't know the full ritual, only that someone must hold her down while it's being performed. Right. So that's a no-go then. They both fall silent as they look at the mad goddess. Everything not within the barrier has been destroyed in one way or another. I hope his friend is okay. I forgot his name already. Galen, if you can hear me, we could really use some of your help right now. I half expect Galen to ignore my plea for help, but I can clearly hear his deep voice in my head. I wish he would stop calling for Galen, because he's gonna be like not helping us anymore at another certain route when we really need him. My interference here would only cause more destruction at this time. You just need to get the soul fragment and get out of there before you yourself suffer a fate worse than death. There's something worse than death? But I'm immortal. Okay. Haruka's quiet advice since... Oh, Haruka said that to me. Oh, sends a shiver down my spine. I avoid looking anywhere other than at Hikaru. I don't want to look at what happened to the other people in the bar. Is there no end to her madness? No. My heart feels heavy as stone. I find that I can barely breathe in it. And this time, it isn't because of Suneka's immense aura. I guess this is what happens when you're dealing with the divine. Shinji, Michiko, I want you to go. I'm the only one here who could possibly survive this. Hikaru runs a hand through his hair, clearly stressed. I'm half god, but my true form is unstable. I can't be trusted. And this is where I am gonna save. How far did I get over here? In a faith like Shinji? Nope. Nope, I got farther in my previous recording. Oh well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I just hope we're gonna... I'm hoping chapter 1 is just to gain all of Shinji's soul fragments, and then chapter 2 we actually spend some time with him for like his backstory and whatnot, because then he's gonna feel grateful, right? And give us lots of hugs and kisses. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
처음엔 아무 느낌 없었는데 매일 지겹대면서